Okay, so we are going to get my Steiner mounted up in this new audere mount. First thing we got to do is obviously get the Steiner out of this American Defense mount. And I want to say, before I start breaking this thing loose and everything, I had no issues in any way with the American Defense mount. The only reason for the swap is because I've just been extremely curious about this mount. All of my friends have Spurs, and I just wanted to try something different than Spur. They're nice. I like them. Don't get me wrong. They're cool. But I just want to go my own way, so to speak, and not follow the pack. So there's a little pre-warning, or at least a reason anyway, why I've decided to go this way. So without further ado, I'm going to get the optic out of the American Defense mount, and we're going to get the other mount on, and we'll go over it in a few. Okay, business time. So, optic is out. American Defense is off. Now, here we go. This says a T15. I'm hoping that this is a 15. Okay, we're gonna undo these screws. Now this particular model is 0 MOA, 0 mil. Maybe I should have got something with a little elevation built in. Let's see, I don't know exactly. I'd say right there. Now the good thing about this mount, since it's got a level built in the rear, is I can get this level off. And I'm not sure if this is the... I didn't really like this idea of a level anyway. So I'm glad it's coming off. So I'm just going to thumb or finger tighten these just to hold everything in place for now. And I'll torque them in a bit. Let's see if I've got the proper driver for this level. I guess not. We might... might have to take it off. Oh, here we go. Okay, cool. So let's get this before we even mount the optic. We can put this on another rifle. I'm not a big fan of these types of levels. but I'd rather have something than nothing. Okay, so there's that. Now, what I'm going to do, I've got this camo tape on here. We're just going to take that off. Get it out of the way here. Now, I talked to them over Facebook, and I've got the inch pounds specs, and I'll read those to you in just a sec once we get going. I also, I got plenty of room. I also got the info about about Loctite. They do not recommend Loctite. So I'm just going to clean this, wipe off this tube on both ends here, just so that we got clean surfaces. Okay, that's done. So, actually, what I should do before I even place this in, I believe they said it was between 20 and, or 22, 23 foot-pounds. I'm going to go 24. So we got the fat wrench here. We're at 20 right now. Okay, there's 25. So we're at 25. Okay. Now, some people like to stretch these threads a few times. I've never had issues with it. Okay, so there we are. Now, let's get in our box. And we have 2 extra long screws, cross bolt screws. And actually, I'm just going to pour these in here. You get 2 extra cross bolt screws. And I'm sure there's a few extra cap screws. So I'm going to place this in. Roughly going to say right there. Now, to my knowledge, it doesn't matter, about your caps. It's not 1-1. They're not matched. So I believe, if you get them crossed up the way that they were sitting, you should be okay. And I'm just going to start dropping these screws in. They did say no Loctite. So you don't have to worry about Loctite. I don't know if the screw has a special finish on it, sort of like Spur. They've got a special finish on their screws where they recommend against Loctite. So you're definitely going to have a day when it comes to doing 6 screws per side. Okay, so it turns out you got 2 extra cross bolts, 2 extra caps. So, I thought I just had... a Allen wrench, or hexed. But anyway, we're just going to catch the thread so that these don't fall out. And then I'll, while it's loose still, set my eye relief. And after I get that eye relief set, I'll come back for the final torque. Also, we've got to level this, so don't forget about that. I've got a special little tool I made for leveling. I have to show you that. Okay, let's see if... Okay, we still got room. Let me set my eye relief and I'll be right back.